Hello there, folks. I went to the doctor today, so I thought I'd talk about that. I always come out of that doctor's confused in one way or another. Everybody's like, "Oh, you should get yourself another doctor. Get yourself another doctor." This guy is like right next to my house. It's super convenient, and yeah, you can't vet doctors before you get them unless you get recommended by somebody you trust. I guess. I don't think anyway. You got to get to know the dude and see what he's like. This guy's a pretty odd character because I'll tell you how my day went. I'll try to be as succinct as possible. My appointment was for 10 a.m. My alarm was set for 7:30, but I woke up when the roofers got here and started scraping shingles off the roof, and they started hitting beside my bedroom window. That's when I woke up. I was like, oh shit, I didn't get enough sleep, and I woke up and I already felt sick because this is like the fifth day at a quarter milligram. I've been spacing them out about 24 hours every day, a quarter milligram. So I woke up already not feeling too great, and then couldn't eat. My stomach was fucked up, and I couldn't eat, and I felt that seasick feeling that you feel, and my anxiety was pretty bad, and I wanted to take a pill, but I was like, no, I don't want to take a pill and go to the doctors. I was like, no, I want to stick to my taper, even though I said, man, it might ease up my stomach if I did that. But I just went in there with the messed up stomach, and I didn't eat any breakfast or anything, and I still haven't eaten, and it's 4 p.m., and I got up whenever the sun rose, so that should tell you what kind of day I'm having. Um, so anyways, I go in there, and I tell the nurse asks how I'm feeling, and I tell her, like, oh, I'm going through tolerance withdrawal, and she says, what's that about? And I'm like, well, I've been taking alprazolam, and I dropped it. I've been wanting to quit, so I dropped it to a quarter milligram. I dropped it 50%, and I've been doing that for a few days, so I don't feel so good. She goes, oh, make sure you tell the doctor about that. So the doctor gets in there and said, now about this Ativan you've been taking. Guy never prescribed Ativan for me ever. I'm like, I'm not taking Ativan, I'm taking alprazolam. And he goes, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like it's just glossed over his mistake. Like, man, you don't even know what's up, dude. So I start talking to him, and I explain how I'm feeling, and I start saying I'm feeling a little bit of depersonalization. It's like I'm getting off drugs, but it feels like I'm on drugs because everything feels a little bit weird. I feel a little bit removed from everything. And he goes, well, I can put your dose back up to 0.50 milligrams twice a day. And I was like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to up dose. And then I thought about that, and I was like, oh, that was a mistake. I could have stockpiled them. It's like, oh, that was a mistake. I wouldn't. I don't think you quit drinking by drinking, but I'm saying once I get off this stuff, I can put them up there for like if I have a problem in the future. I know now that you don't take them every damn day. You might take them once a month for something stressing you out, but you don't take them every day. You don't take them every other day, and you don't want to depend on them to get through. Like today, I didn't take no pill going into the doctor's, and I was a mess. So you don't want to depend on them to get through something that you can get through. But sometimes I have like a major thing, like that oral surgery, for instance, where that's what the stuff's for, as far as I'm concerned, is something like that. I got prescribed it as a sleeping pill, and it's not for that, because that's how you get physically dependent on the stuff, as I am now. So anyways, the guy offers to give me like twice, he offers to give me like 60 pills a month instead of 30. And I'm taking half a pill right now, so I'd be like, I got home and I kicked myself, like, what was I thinking? I was like, why didn't I just roll with the dude and take the pills off him? And then if he runs cold on me, since he's running hot now, then, I'll have him. I can stockpile him. But no, I'm an idiot. I was thinking, I'm so focused on less Xanax, take less Xanax, that, I got kind of tunnel vision about it. And plus I wasn't feeling good, and I wasn't feeling right, and I was feeling like I was half there anyway. So I was like, no, I don't want to up dose. I just want to take whatever, I want to be prescribed whatever I'm taking now. And he says, I can write you a script today. And I'm like, no, I'm like 3 pills ahead. So I was like honest with him. Stupid. Why am I being honest with this guy? So I didn't even go in there over the benzo thing or Ativan. Jesus. Wasn't taking Ativan or the Xanax thing. I went in there because I took steroids for my lower leg, my knee and my lower leg last week, and my knee hurt like a bastard one day after I stretched it. I'm like, well, this thing's not better. I barely did anything with it. So I wanted him to shoot me up with cortisone. So anyways, the nurse came in and she got the cortisone shot prepared that they're going to put in my knee. And I thought about it and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm an idiot. I was like, at the very least, I don't have, if he writes that script today, it'll spare me driving, getting a ride in there or having to go back in there and pick up the script in like a week. So this guy is so weird. He comes back in, and while he's getting prepared to shoot me up, I said about that Xanax thing. If you'll write a script today, I might as well have you do it because I don't want to, it'll at least it'll save me a trip. And he goes, no. It's like, no, you should wait. And I said, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to wait until I run out? And he's like, no, don't wait until you run out. He's like, wait till you have a few pills left and then call me. And I'm like, that's not really how that works. So, so if I wait until I have a few pills left and then they give me the script, they don't fill the script until the 30 days is up anyway. So I don't even know what the hell this guy was talking about writing me a new script. I think if they write you a new script and it's labeled that date, then you can go to the drugstore and it supersedes that rule about with a controlled substance that they only fill it on the day that it's supposed to be filled. If you go in there with a script early. Anyways, I totally fumbled and dropped the ball because I just made life much more difficult for myself than I had to. I don't even know if I'm 3 pills ahead. I just made that up off the top of my head. I might only be 1 or 2 pills ahead. And you got to have that anyway because the guy don't fill out the prescriptions on time. So I really screwed up today. I should have just went with it and said, yeah, prescribe me double again. And I'm sitting on them now and I'm only taking a quarter pill, so it's not like an addiction thing. I just wasn't thinking. And like I said, I was so focused on take less Xanax like a robot that I was like, no, I don't want more Xanax. I just wasn't thinking clearly. It's free pills that I might need later when this guy acts weird again. Because 1 minute it's so weird. He's going to write me a script today, and 1 minute he's giving me 60 pills, and the next minute he's giving me none, and then I have to wait a week or however long it is. It's the 9th, so I'm at 8 days. I have to wait 8 days. So yeah, I don't even know what that was about. I don't even bother thinking about what goes on in this guy's head. I got enough problem worrying about what's going on in my head. So yeah, I'm still frazzled because every time I see the guy, he just confuses the hell out of me. Because he's the guy that reduced me 50% in the first place, and now he wants to hike me back up to where he forced me into nasty, nasty tolerance withdrawal by cutting me 50% in the first place. And now he wants to give me the 50% back. Like, no, that's what went through my head in the few seconds I had to think of an answer to that. Is like, I went through all these last almost 2 months suffering so I could get to a quarter. I was like, no, I don't want to go back up to a milligram. So yeah, I totally screwed up. I don't see the guy until like June 8th or something like that. Hopefully the shot will work on my knee. But yeah, I got to eat something or force myself to eat something. This is day 5 at a quarter. So I'm let's see, I'm still doing pretty good. That's 18 hours and 29 minutes since my last dose. But I guess some days you just have bad days, so I felt more of the withdrawal symptoms today than I did yesterday. or maybe it was just the stress of going in and see Dr. Wacky Pants that made the symptoms worse. I don't know, but yeah, I'll be kicking myself for that for a long time. It's like, what are you, idiot? You could have had the security of having them pills there if you absolutely needed them, and not have to worry about getting cut off anymore. And because you're so damn myopic and got such strong tunnel vision about this shit, that you turn down the freedom of mind. Forget the extra. I wouldn't have had to worry anymore. Oh, oh, man. Now, I guess I got to forgive myself because I went in there with withdrawal symptoms and all fucked up and feeling like minor league, like the beginnings of depersonalization, where your hands start to look a little weird and things in the room start to look a little weird to you. So I guess I got to forgive myself for being a damned idiot, but damn, I'm an idiot, man. Whew. I must have ate a lot of paint chips when I was a kid, because that's not smart, man. All that time I was worried about getting cut off, worried about getting reduced, and the guy's holding out pills to me, and I'm telling him no. And then the weird part, like I said, I'm just repeating myself, but he goes in there to get the shot, and I'm like, well, I just wanted the script for 30. If you would write me out that now, I figured, well, that'll get me a few pills ahead. Maybe he's like that because he didn't know my situation before he offered me the pills, which is bad on him anyway. If that was how the appointment went, I'm not exactly clear. I was a little bit out of it, obviously. The way the thing might have went is he might have offered me 60 pills a month again instead of 30 before he found out how much I was actually taking. And then he found out, like I said, I had 3 pills left and I'd been taking a quarter. I should have just rolled with it. I think it freaked him out that I said I was experiencing depersonalization, or maybe it showed on my face or something. And he's like, oh, it kind of like weirded him out. I don't know. I'm not a detective. I can't figure these things out. And I can't like I said, I can't ask him like these questions. I don't think it would go very well. But yeah, let me make a dunce cap. Here, I'll put on a dunce cap for my idiocy. There. I'm a damn fool, man. I can't believe I did that. All that time worrying about getting cut off, and that's why I dropped to a quarter in the first place. It's like, I don't trust this guy. This guy dropped me 50%. He's liable to drop me off another 50%. And dropped me off completely. And then the next time I went in there, he's like, we usually drop people off faster than this. And that's got me to thinking like crap, faster than this? He must be here's your last bottle guy with no warning. Like, here you go. This is your last bottle. Good luck with that. And now he's trying to give me, he's trying to double my dose or double my prescription again. And he's telling me like, he's never going to drop me off of the stuff. He's like, I'm not gonna ever stop prescribing it for you if you need it, because he's like, weaning yourself off of this stuff, that was your idea. And then, I didn't even bother saying, no, that was not my idea. That was when you started it by dropping my, it wasn't my idea to get a 50% reduction. So he was like, it's your idea to stop taking them. I think he was just going to drop me back to that 50% reduction and just keep me there, I guess. I don't know. The guy's wacky. Yeah, I deserve the dunce cap. It won't stand up. I have a flaccid dunce cap. That's just depressing. Anyways, that's the jester's hat, because I played the fool today. That's enough for me. And I'll check back in if I have anything else that's semi-interesting to talk about. Take care of yourselves, people. Goodbye.